Good morning, TK. Today we're going to learn about patterns. Say, I can find what comes next. So what is a pattern? Do you remember what a pattern is? A pattern is something that goes over and over and over again. So we're going to do a practice one. And the first one we're going to do is clap, pat, clap, pat, clap. And then what would come next? That's what we're learning about today. What comes next? So I know a pattern is something that happens over and over and over again. And our pattern is clap, pat, clap, pat, clap. What would come next? Pat. So then our pattern becomes clap, pat, clap, pat, clap, pat. And we could keep going on and on and on and on forever. And that is called an A-B pattern. So it goes A, B, A, B, A, B. Okay, let's do another one. And this time we're not going to do body motions. We're going to look at the pictures. What do you notice when you look at these pictures? Maybe you notice that there's different shapes. Maybe you notice there's different colors. So there's two ways we could look at this pattern. We could do by color. We could go yellow, blue, yellow, blue, yellow, and then what comes next? Or we could say shape. We could go circle, square, circle, square, circle. What would be next? I know this is my pattern. This circle and square. And then after the circle comes a square. And then after the circle comes a, you think in your head, what would come next? A blue square. Thumbs up if you said it was a blue square. So now our pattern is circle, square, circle, square, circle, square. Or we could say A, B, A, B, A, B, because it's two things happening over and over and over again. Kiss your brain. Now we're going to do it a little bit harder, right? We want to get a little bit harder every time because we're so smart. And this time we're going to do you notice anything? Maybe you notice that there's a sun and a cloud, but this is different than my other patterns because it's not going A-B. If it was A-B, it would go sun, cloud, but this one has how many clouds? In our pattern, there's two. So it goes sun, cloud, cloud. Sun, cloud. What would come next? I can look back at my original pattern and I can see that it goes sun, cloud, and after a cloud is another cloud. So then there'll be sun, there's a cloud. And so what would be in this circle? Can you think about it? Maybe if you have a neighbor, can you tell your neighbor what comes next? A cloud. Thumbs up if you thought a cloud is what was coming next. So when I look at my pattern, it goes sun, cloud, cloud, sun, cloud, cloud. And then we would just pick up that pattern and do the whole thing again. We would do sun, cloud, cloud, sun, cloud, cloud, over and over because the pattern just means something's repeating. And another way to say that pattern is A, B, B, because the second thing happens twice. So A, B, B, A, B, B, A, B, B. Okay, now this is the hardest one because it's the last one. And I know that we know that a pattern happens over and over and over again. I know we did an A-B pattern. We did an A-B-B pattern. And so if I'm thinking what would come next and Miss Luciano is making it harder, we're going to do this pattern. This, what do you notice? What do you see? I notice that they're all the same shape. And I know in patterns, things are different. And so when I'm looking at this, I'm noticing that there's different colors. So this time we're going to pay attention to the color of the circles. And my first circle is red. And after that circle is blue. And after that circle is green. And that's my pattern because it starts over. So our pattern is red, blue, green. Red, blue. And then there's a question mark because we're trying to figure out what comes next. So what would come after the blue circle? And I can go back to my pattern. I can see red, blue, green, red, blue, and I can go back to the pattern and see. Think about it in your head, what you think would come next. This one's kind of tricky, so make sure you're looking at the pattern that's on the board. Turn to your neighbor and tell them what you think will come next. It should be a green circle. Thumbs up if you put a green circle, if you thought it was going to be a green circle. So our pattern is ABC. There's three things. It goes red, blue, green, red, blue, green, red, blue, green, red, blue, green. And it could go on forever because patterns go on forever. So another way to say this is ABC, ABC, ABC. So today we learned about patterns and what comes next. And we can learn patterns when we're playing with our friends, and we could do boy, girl, boy, girl, boy, girl. Or we could do patterns when we're doing addition. There's patterns. We can look at patterns when we're reading stories. Sometimes stories will say the same things over and over and over again. So it's really important for us to know patterns when we're learning because it makes our learning a lot easier. So we learned patterns and we learned what's coming next. So what I want you to do is I'm going to show you a pattern and I'm going to give you a Post-it note. And if you're not with Miss Luciano and you're watching this, you can just draw it on a piece of paper. And I want you to draw what would come next in this pattern. I'm going to show you a pattern and you're going to draw what comes next, okay? There's something missing. Look at this pattern. I see a triangle and a circle, a triangle and a circle, a triangle, and something's missing. So think about it in your head. Don't talk to your neighbor. Don't talk to anybody. You're using your own brain. What do you think would come next in this pattern? There's a triangle and a circle. Triangle, circle, triangle. Draw on your Post-it note. And I'll see you next time, okay? Bye.